Hello, Leo folks. So this is going to be your tarot reading for Virgo season. So you guys still have Mercury retrograde in your sign for like a week. Yeah, the first week. And then it will station direct, but it will still be in Leo for quite a while after that. So you guys are going to be a little talkative. You're going to have a lot to say. There's a lot to speak up for here. Other than that, there's not much going on with Leo right now. So let's pull some cards and see what kind of things that we have coming up for you for Virgo season. So Virgo season as a whole is, oh, there we go. Queen of Pentacles. So you're receiving this abundance. You're able to chill. it's been a little rough, honestly. So you're able to kind of receive the things that the rewards from the stuff that you've been working on. You're able to kind of chill and find this place of stability and kind of breathe a little and maybe just be comfortable for a bit. Okay. Something unexpected during this time. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, that is really nice to see fixed signs have such nice ones, because Taurus did too. It's been rough. So we have our 10 of Pentacles here. This is even more. This is abundance. This is abundance at home with family. It's comfort. It's stability. It's like it's a completion. 10s are the end, you know, so it is this completion. You've put in all of this work. You've been trying so hard. And now you're finally starting to see some of those rewards. And they might kind of just pop up out of nowhere. You know, you might see them be very unexpected for you. How to stay grounded there in this time. Ooh. We've got that 4 cups, okay? So make sure that... So 4 cups is all about being distracted because of past emotional things, right? You're not seeing the offer here that's in there. But... being that this is in how to stay grounded position, this is kind of giving me the vibe that make sure that you're not ignoring the past in such a way that if you have this new offer coming up to you, you're ignoring your intuition. You're ignoring that whole I've seen this before thing. Okay, so you can't just let it go and move on, right? You don't get through things by going around them. You have to go through them. So make sure that you are doing that inner work, that inner emotional work, and you're not allowing yourself to just kind of shove it in a box and pretend like it never happened. Because then when this next offer comes along, you might not see the warning signs again. You might not see those red flags again. An important emotion, and it's really tempting to just kind of let it go and move on when everything else around you is going really well, by the way. So, an important emotion for Leo. There we go. Got that Page of Swords. So there's curiosity here. Like there might be something you want to learn. Pages are kind of young and they want to know things. They're usually considered students. That's why it has that curiosity. And Swords, of course, is thoughts and communications and ideas and stuff. So there's something here about you. There's something you want to learn. There's something you want to talk about. There's something new that you want to like kind of dig into. And there's something important in that curiosity. So really pay attention to that. It's something that's very, maybe it's not something you normally do, you know, and that's why it's very important to you. It's like you're turning a new leaf or something like that. Okay. Inspiration. Something that will inspire. We've got that 8 of Cups. So this is that moving on. And this very much kind of fits with this here and the how to stay grounded, right? So 8 of Cups is, I know a lot of times we say this is all about walking away, but it's actually about going on that like healing journey, right? You're not just walking away from things. You're walking towards like your subconscious. You've got the moon here. So you're walking into actually doing the healing work. So, and maybe again, that's not something that you're used to doing. It's not really a fixed sign quality to want to dig into the depths and actually start working on the things. But when you do and you start learning these things about yourself and about the people around you, it can be really kind of uplifting when you start seeing things from that perspective, from a perspective of actually putting in the work to do the healing. Spirit guides speaking to you. Spirit guides speaking to you. 7 of Cups. So it's a lot of options. There's a lot of options, but there might be some confusion around those options. It could be kind of foggy, right? So if you're seeing yourself in this situation where maybe you've got a lot of things on your plate or a lot of things to choose from, but you're not really sure which way to go, take the time to kind of sit with it, maybe meditate a little bit and see if you can't kind of hear those messages and those answers from your spirit guides to help guide you on those decisions. How to best support yourself. 2 of Cups. So make sure you're not shutting down if you are trying to go through this healing journey and you're trying to learn more about yourself and you're getting to this place of more stability. Make sure that you're not closing yourself off, okay? That's kind of, I think, one of the things that we do the most when we start doing all of this healing and stuff is the assumption that the people around us won't understand, or maybe we sound crazy, whatever. So we kind of shut everybody else out and keep them at a distance. So make sure that you're not doing that. You're reaching out to, the people closest to you. You are taking the time to have fun, to enjoy yourself. Because again, it looks like you've got this abundance coming in, but at the same time, you're like also trying to work through all of your stuff. So take the time to enjoy that abundance while also doing the work. There's nothing that says you have to stay stuck in your head all the time. You can take breaks from healing and go have a good time sometimes. And then we have Page of Wands on the bottom. So this is kind of like new, fun energy for you. It's just got the need to work through some of your stuff. Maybe you've figured out that one of the reasons you keep ending up in certain situations is because of some trauma that maybe you haven't worked through. I know this past full moon was probably pretty intense. It was in Aquarius, which means the sun was in Leo, and then Mercury retrograde being in Leo is bringing up all kinds of stuff. So really make sure that you're facing those things and taking care of them as they come up. Let's pull some clarifiers for our Queen of Pentacles here. I almost feel like you'll have a lot of support in your self-work here. Clarifiers for our Queen of Pentacles. All right, we have Page of Wands, which is a confirmation of this guy over here. So again, there's this like fun, passionate, I want to learn something new energy here. But then we also have our 9 of Pentacles and our King of Swords here. So there is this abundance, right? And there's also a need to like maybe make sure that you're defending that abundance, right? Like it's something, it's like it came in quickly or it comes in quickly. It kind of catches you off guard. And once you've got it, now you're defending it to a point where it may even be like driving people away a little bit. Yeah, we have 5 of Swords on the bottom. So you don't trust people. You don't believe that people are honest. You don't believe that you can have this abundance and let people in without them trying to take it from you. And that may be where that inner work is needed. Why do you feel that way? What's happened in the past? How do you work through that stuff in order to be able to trust people to be around you and be part of your life in your blessings, okay? Let's see, what is influencing? Influencing this Virgo season. Truth, okay, so there's a Mercury. And everything is retrograde right now, right? So yeah, there is a truth here. There's honesty that needs to be had. There's self-awareness. So like truth with yourself, being honest with yourself, making sure you're like looking in the mirror at yourself. And And also being honest with yourself about the people around you too, okay? So that's really kind of what's that whole influence of not trusting people is maybe a lot of it's because people haven't been truthful with you, you're not being truthful with yourself, or something of that nature. Advice for this time. What is your advice for Virgo season? Advice. Oh, we got two just flying out here. Change and listening. All right. Means you don't get to be hard-headed anymore. Okay, Leo, you're a fixed sign. Making changes isn't your favorite thing, and I don't want to say listening isn't your favorite thing because it is. I mean, I don't know a single Leo that doesn't like to sit down and have a good conversation, right? But maybe this is more along the lines of maybe listening to other people's advice, or especially since we do have this change here. So maybe there's advice that you're ignoring because you're trying to ignore this change, right? And that kind of comes back to this being honest with yourself, okay? Be honest with yourself about where you are, and make sure you're not just digging your heels in the sand and saying, nope, I'm not going to do this. And then we have, this is like the third time this has come out, transition on the bottom. So apparently everybody's going through a transition. Everybody's going through a change. And that really is happening. Pluto's moving back into Capricorn. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on that is still bringing these constant changes. And we've got to learn how to kind of roll with the punches on them at this point and kind of let go of the reins and step back from the situation and make sure that we are just being bluntly honest with everything and not trying to control everything. So I hope that helps.